What's your name, man?
My name's Brandon Loberg.
Okay, nice to meet you, man. And how long have you been here at the Beat Museum?
I've been here for 11 years.
11 years?
Almost since we first opened up.
Okay. And what do you guys specialize in here?
What's that?
What do you guys specialize in here?
Well, this is a whole museum about the Beat generation of the 1950s, sort of the literary counterculture that was here back in the 50s. Of course, it's a movement that started in New York City in like the late 40s, mid 40s, before the end of World War II, and kind of made its way out here after the war, and really kind of blew up out here on the West Coast. It was here in San Francisco, and specifically in North Beach, that all this kind of became a huge cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
For a number of reasons.
Okay. And like I said, my focus right now is on vinyls and vinyl sales. And can you tell me about some of the vinyl that you guys kind of get in, and that how you go about even buying them and distributing them? And
well, I mean, we get vinyl from all over the place. It's I think, this our kind of first foray into vinyl stuff over here is was basically we had a friend that died rather suddenly and left a great collection of vinyl, and his friends and family were trying to figure out, okay, what do we do with this? Want to make sure that it gets into good hands and all that. And so they ended up donating it to us, figuring that people that were seeking that kind of thing would be able to find it through us, and it would also help us out. We were kind of a fledgling operation at the time,
right? And
it took off. People really dug it. They'd see the records through the front door and like, oh, cool, vinyl.
Yeah.
And it just kind of happened right at the time you're talking about, when all of a sudden vinyl's made this huge resurgence, and so people are looking for that.
Yeah. And do you guys go out and aside from getting this particular collection, do you go out and get? Has it kind of since pushed you to go get more?
Like I said, our sources are pretty diverse. I mean, periodically I'll get a phone call that says, hey, I got a basement full of this stuff I'm looking to get rid of.
Wow.
If you can come pick it up, you can buy it wholesale, or whatever. Sometimes people come in like with one or two things, they're like, I think this is rare or special. The ones that we tend to prize because they best fit our particular milieu are like older poetry recordings, for example. Like there's a kind of a famous record. It's Jack Kerouac and Steve Allen.
No way.
It's poetry for the Beat generation, and it has a long and storied history. It was a collaboration between Kerouac, of course, and Steve Allen of the Steve Allen Show, and basically Steve playing piano behind Kerouac reading excerpts from books and poems and whatnot, and that one's always pretty highly sought after. Everybody's looking for that one. But I think people are seeking out that there's something about buying a record that's different than just like downloading songs on the internet.
I agree.
People kind of want something special. They want the artifact. They want something that has a story. And I think that's one of the reasons that vinyl's making such a big comeback, is because it does. There's sort of a tactile aspect to that format. Especially when you buy something that's like a first pressing. Like I know people that collect like old Blue Note records and Chess records and Sun stuff and whatnot, and those people are just really on their stuff about which particular pressing and all the pedigree information. But it's like having something like that is special. It's something that you can keep forever. And you display the cover in a frame on the wall, that sort of thing. And but even newer stuff I've noticed, stuff that's just come out. I'm not sure if you follow like Alternative Tentacles or like Pirates Press or any of those.
Okay.
But they've been bringing out some really cool stuff. I mean, I kind of grew up on punk, and so those labels appealed particularly. But let's see, Pirates just released like a whole Coxbar box set. And that's like limited pressing and all that. And so people like myself that are big fans and have been for a long time, that's like the grail.
No, exactly. Absolutely.
That's the shit.
Absolutely.
So
no.
My name's Eric.
Okay, nice to meet you, man. And what are you looking for right now, vinyl-wise?
I'm looking at the jazz section. Like a lot of jazz musicians.
Are you a pretty big avid collector of vinyl?
I haven't become recently.
Yeah.
Being in the Bay Area, we come across a lot like from rare jazz, like cut from like the record, from the radio stations.
Okay.
And so it's cool to come up on those. And yeah, I've been collecting some of those that I found from like old school stations here in the Bay. And yeah, it's cool.
Right on, man.
It's getting trendy again to get cassettes, so they're starting to make a small comeback too.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of bands are doing that, so they're
yeah,
putting them out.
Record Store Day, Metallica put out one on one of their
Yeah.
Record Store Days.
Okay.
So, yeah. And Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, did one.
That's right. Right on. All right, brother. Well, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Awesome. So, your first and last name?
Christian Jung.
And how long have you been with 101 Records for?
Altogether 8 years.
8 years. And as far as kind of the vinyl that you guys sell here downstairs, what kind of moves and comes in and out that you see?
The most I sell, sometimes it could be a customer wanting nothing but female vocals. Sometimes it could be a person wanting soundtracks. I had a French couple buy 50 soundtracks last week.
Yeah.
So it's unpredictable. Sometimes it could be people looking for 12-inch singles.
Right.
Most people are looking for rock records. Not too many people are looking for male jazz singers. Those days are over.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to jazz, they only want the top 5.
Right.
And Blue Note records. So it's not, everyone's collecting, is looking, hoping for the find. And they sometimes find it, but we were picked over. We've been open for 22 years.
Yeah.
And we're not getting new stuff because what we got our hands on, that's it.
Right.
We're still trying, but it's hard to get good collections these days.
And you mentioned earlier, you made a kind of a good point. You had mentioned that the vinyl sales are up, but mostly people are buying them for the album art. How true is that, do you think?
With new releases, a lot.
Yeah.
With old stuff, like secondhand records that are already open, not so. That people want the music in that realm. But when they're going out to buying Amoeba or Rasputin or Amazon, then obviously they're buying it for that purpose. Maybe resell, maybe they hear that it's valuable, maybe if they buy it, if they know there are only 3,000 made and get their hands on it, then they go, oh, I can sell 10 years from now and make money. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's speculation.
Definitely. And what do you guys, as far as all the other stuff you sell here, aside from vinyls, you've got like...
we sell a lot of turntables and receivers and speakers. We sell electronic devices that go with the record collector guys or girls. We sell quite a bit of stuff to both genders. It's not gender specific.
Yeah.
I'd say audience here is about half and half. I don't really have like one day maybe I'll get a whole bunch of girls buying vinyl. It is a men's domain sometimes, but lately it's been quite a few women as well.
Okay.
It's changing.
And how long has it been open for here?
22 years in this location. We have one around the corner that's 32 years.
Wow, amazing. And what do they typically sell over there at
Collector
that?
stuff.
Collector stuff. Yeah, I noticed. Because so the crates are a bit more, you got like your Zeppelins.
It's alphabetized over there as well.
Yeah, and down here, you just got it by genre.
Genre.
Yeah.
If it was alphabetized, the price would go up.
Definitely, yeah. There's too many down there I've seen.
So it would be too much work just to do physically to get it organized.
There you go.
And then it wouldn't be, then it would be nothing there really, because the big names would be all gone. This way they still have to struggle trying to hope to find that record possibly.
Well, that's what makes it fun.
Exactly.
For me anyway. I could spend 5 hours on there. But awesome.